creative sector in Newcastle and Gateshead is small, but on a small compared to some other sectors, but it's really, really important for the city's competitiveness.
It's raised the profile definitely sort of internally in the council with some of the decision makers and some of the more senior managers and perhaps some of the elected members as well. So it's definitely done.
And it's also been a vehicle to get the universities and the private sector and the public bodies together and to look at the sector and see what needs to be done. So even though we are doing these programs, particular projects as part of Creative Cities project, hopefully coming out of the steering group that's been set up, there'll be further projects and support. I mean, the whole point is to grow the sector and to create more jobs for the area.
Toffee Factory provides serviced offices for the creative and digital sector. That's where the funding for the capital was targeted. We have a staffed reception, breakout spaces, meeting rooms. It's quite a social building. We spend a lot of time trying to programme activities, not in a kind of business support way, but to get people together.
We heard about the Toffee Factory getting redeveloped. This was a couple of years back. You know, we thought we'd like to be a part of that. So, you know, we came over, had a look, and at the time it was obviously a very derelict building. There was nothing in here, and it was, you know, a ghost town really. So we just inquired about the plans, what they had in mind, you know, what they were going to be doing with the place, how they're going to sell it, and it just sounded perfect for us. The Toffee Factory itself gave us and a bit of more creative feel, and it may sound a bit kind of cliche, but you know, it's the environment that you're in that kind of helps us with what we do. For some reason, since we moved here, we've taken on a lot more business as well.
The Late Shows is the biggest and best Museums at Night event in the UK, and that's official. And there's a reason for that. It's because we're quite a small city, and there's an awful lot of creative people packed into it. And we do tend to work in partnership anyway, so we can do something here. It's very hard for other cities to do, which is get everyone to collaborate and just be part of this big festival. And so it's made a great difference to that sort of creativity. A lot of artists come and take part. It grows every year, as I've said, from 14 venues up to 60. People just get it, and it's that kind of city. Yeah, it's a very simple programme. It's all the venues who are in it have to be venues that aren't normally open at night. So museums, galleries, heritage sites. We've got some empty spaces filled with artists. We've got the cathedral, the castle. So it's a very, very different, and it's a really, really great night of going to places you can't normally go at night. It's really interesting to see how things have changed, because when we started, everyone went, well, why would we do this? Why would we be out at night? Since we've done it, lots of other venues have started doing things at night anyway. So I think people are starting to think differently about going out at night in the city, which is great.
Ich bleibe es noch auf. Wow. Was war das? Was war das? Der ist einfach bei Rot über die Ampel. Das hätte aber auch echt fies schief gehen können. Die Kamera ist falsch rum. Schade.